An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound. And I press and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
We're at the ViewPoint Hotel, overlooking the iconic Nubble Light. And in the past couple of years, we've been planning our newest project, hillside rooms that are built into the hill. And I'm so excited to show the world.
People had told us that we were crazy to open a restaurant. We were absolutely blown away with the support we received.
We are gonna heat things up with Driftless sauna, and then you and I are gonna plunge our bodies into the cold North Atlantic Ocean.
Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank and proud presenting sponsor of MaineLife, a show that's dedicated to telling positive stories about life right here in Maine. We're here at our newest location on Baxter Boulevard in Portland. Come on in and say hi, but until then, we hope you enjoy this episode of MaineLife.
Well, we couldn't have asked for a more beautiful day here in New York at a very special place for Vanessa and me. We were here staying at the beautiful ViewPoint Hotel, 4 years ago about?
Chilly winter, romantic staycation.
Still equally as beautiful, but a lot has happened in those 4 years, including a worldwide pandemic, a baby, a fiance, and beautiful renovations and upgrades here at the ViewPoint, which you're gonna tell us about.
I don't know that words are adequate enough to describe what Joe and Michelle have done here, so I actually think our viewers should just see for themselves.
And me too, I haven't seen them yet. Let's go.
Welcome back!
Good to see you!
Yay!
Joe.
Welcome back, Aaron and Vanessa. We're at the ViewPoint Hotel, our hotel that is overlooking the iconic Nubble Light, and you can also see Boone Light in the far distance. And in the past couple of years, we've been planning our newest project and what you're gonna see today, which is our hillside rooms that are built into the hill with grass roofs. I think they're the first grass roofs in southern Maine, so we're kind of proud of that. They're passive design, so they're some of the most efficient buildings in the hotel industry in southern Maine, and we kind of had fun with it. We went back and looked at the history of the property, and the history is the Cabana Colony, which was built in 1950s, and it was these 7 kind of shed roof, Art Deco, single buildings with glass fronts overlooking the lighthouse built into the hillside. So we thought, let's try to bring that back, but doing it in a modern twist in our way. We spent the last 2.5 years planning this project and trying to be the most thoughtful we can to the property, and also blending into the hillside within nature. And all the people that have seen all the places in the state of Maine and have been to the majority of the hotels in the state of Maine, I really wanted to see your reaction once you walked into our room.
Oh my gosh! This is so beautiful.
I've been in the hospitality business for 20 years. We've owned a couple hotels, inns, and restaurants, and this is the proudest thing that we've done because I know it's going to be here long after we're gone, and I'm so excited to show the world. The ViewPoint is intimate in a way where everybody has their own space. We have over 2 acres of land, so nobody's crowded in. We have a heated saltwater pool. We have a fitness center with Peloton gym. We do yoga. We have a pop-up restaurant called the Little Auk. We do a bunch of events. So if you're looking for a place to come to Maine and be in a small boutique style place and really just kind of listen to nature, hear the birds, and just enjoy and relax, I think this is a spot.
So here at the ViewPoint, we offer outdoor yoga classes all summer long, starting in June, typically running through September. Teaching yoga is such a gift to begin with, but to be able to teach it out here is just extraordinary. The view's amazing, the sounds of the water, the breeze, the sunshine is honestly the best place I've ever practiced yoga.
We host about 50 events a year, so most of those being destination weddings. We also do some corporate events, baby showers, bridal showers, celebrations of life, stuff like that. But I really love being able to work with these couples and just having their greatest day come to life here at ViewPoint. Their ceremony is hosted up on the lawn overlooking the classic quintessential Noble Lighthouse. Then they move towards cocktail hour on our lawn space as well, and then they head under the tent for the reception with dinner, drinks, dancing, and just a wonderful night.
You know, I've lived in York for 40 years. I went to high school here. I want to be the host to the people that are visiting this area, and I want to give them the experience that's going to be unforgettable and that they're going to want to come back to and share with their friends. Right now we have the ViewPoint Hotel, which is our luxury brand hotel. We have a beach club about a mile away called Stone's Throw, where you can go and get your beach chair, your towel, kind of hang out, have a drink, have a bite. And right now we're in the process of renovating one of the first motels in the state of Maine, the Nevada. It was built in 1951. We started construction last year, and we're so excited to open it this spring. It's been really exciting for us to create this environment and an element for not only people that are coming from out of state, but also people that are in state. So we're in the southern tip of Maine, so we're not far from Portland, we're not far from Augusta. So come on down to southern Maine, grab a room, overlook the water, and enjoy your state. I've always wanted to have a restaurant at the ViewPoint, and I thought until we build that restaurant, let's put something there in the interim. So we built a Little Auk, and a Little Auk is awkward because we do weddings on weekends, so the restaurant's not open on weekends. It's a little awkward because we don't know how many years it's going to be there. It could be a year, it could be 2 years, it could be 3. The reason why I named it a Little Auk is the Nubble in this area is known for the bird life. So we thought, a Little Auk is a bird, it's a little awkward, it's a pop-up, let's have fun with it. So that's why we called it that.
Hi ladies.
Hi,
Hi
Lucy.
Joe. Okay, we're gonna start you off tonight with our house burrata, and this is a sweet tomato confit, and you've got some toasted baguette here. This is local burrata. This is from Three Charm Farm.
And so you have grown up in York.
Yes, I grew up here.
And tell us about York life.
York is great. I loved growing up here. It's fun because you've got the ocean, but you're close to the mountains at the same time. I loved growing up here because you get the summer life, but then you get the whole place to yourself again in the winter. You know, so you have a crazy beach life, but then like for lacrosse practice, you'd get to run down to the beach and nobody was there. You know, there's snow on the field, but you got a whole empty beach. It's a great life.
Great.
It's a good life.
Well, thank you.
All right, enjoy.
Cheers.
I think we're coming back with mussels next.
Great.
So glad you guys can make it here. We're open to locals. We have a craft cocktail bar out of the Airstream. The food is all shared plates. It's where I want to hang. The excitement for us is to be able to share what we have with everybody. Every time we build a place, like one of our properties, Michelle and I always look at it like, these are the places that we want to hang out at. So we're trying to, you know, and then have our friends come and hang out with us, you know.
The year-round vibe in York is that it is a welcoming community. It is a mixture of people from Maine, New Hampshire, certainly Massachusetts. That's where I grew up. And I'll tell you what it is. It's a feel, it's a vibe, and it really is a welcoming place for people to come, enjoy the beach, quite frankly, enjoy the festivities that we have year-round in a unique way and in growing. And Joe and Michelle are adding to the opportunity to really soak in York and have fun 12 months a year, not just 6 or 7 months a year. I think it represents the vision that Joe and Michelle have for how to delight, how to be customer obsessed, and how truly to serve and create an experience that is like no other. And that's exactly what you're gonna get if you come to York and you hang out here at the Little Auk, or you spend a night or 2 or maybe a week in the bungalows. It's like nothing else that we have in the area. Cheers. Here's to MaineLife. Not just the show, but in terms of how we do it. That's right.
Thank you so much for checking out a Little Auk. We wanted to bring out a couple things for you guys to try, but we have another place to go, down to my buddy Nick's place. So we have to save our appetite because we're gonna have like some fillets and steaks or something like that. So let's make that happen.
Let's do it.
Let's roll.
Woo!
We're in York, Maine. We decided to come to Maine during COVID, and not only did we experience the effect that COVID had had on a seasonal town, but also that there weren't a lot of restaurants around, and we couldn't find one that served prime beef. And we were out to dinner with friends, and they told us that if there was any time now would be it. So that was on a Saturday night. Sunday morning, we were out for a drive getting coffee. We pulled into the parking lot. There was a for sale sign. We called the broker. Broker said he would be right here, and that's how it happened. We had Victoria 6 weeks after we opened the restaurant. She was born September 6th, so it's been a hectic and crazy year and a bit. I'd spent 5 years at the Capitol Grill and opened a couple different restaurants. I'd spent time at Ocean Prime in the Seaport in New York City. It's just been my whole life. My grandparents are in the hospitality industry. They'd own pubs, so it's just been all I know. Chef Nick, he worked with me at Ocean Prime. He was looking for a fresh challenge, and so he moved from Boston up to Maine. We wanted to do stuff that we would be proud of, so not only from prime beef, but sourcing great seafood, as many local products as we can. We wanted to have white tablecloth and leather menu, and we wanted to do everything that we thought fine dining stood for us. And so a lot of real menus have gone away, or like QR codes and all kinds of things were accelerated during COVID. We feel quite proud of the fact that we have an experience that hasn't changed, and that it doesn't matter if you're coming off the beach or off the golf course, you can come here and have a great cocktail, bourbon, dinner, inside or outside. The idea was that you could join us for any experience. Tonight we have a bunch of our most popular dishes for you to try. You'll get to taste some beef. We have great brisket, scallops, all kinds of stuff. The second biggest seller in the restaurant's the baked potato, so it's a 40 count. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And then hopefully you'll get to taste our Maker's Mark barrel. Holly and I flew to Kentucky and made our own bourbon. So that was a once in a lifetime experience that was amazing. So the barrel's actually in the foyer with a couple of the bottles. People had told us that we were crazy to open a restaurant that serves prime beef, and that the winters, being a seasonal community, can be challenging. We were absolutely blown away with the support we received. So we feel very, very fortunate.
I found it, I think, on Instagram or Facebook, you know, coming soon, and we were like, a steakhouse, that's something different for York, right? We came here, we always sit at the bar, we love being at the bar, and just started coming more and more, and the tuna tartare is by far my favorite thing ever. We've really had a lot of fun coming here.
Yes! Thank you, Chef Nick. What do we have here on the runway?
Well, here we have a filet Oscar style, we have a wedge salad, a French onion soup, our loaded baked potato, some Brussels sprouts, a Rhode Island style calamari, our tuna tartare, a ribeye au poivre, our scallops with corned bisque, and our Australian Wagyu brisket at the end.
Joe, I hope you're hungry. Well, thank you so much. And welcome to Maine.
Oh, okay.
How's it going? So far, so good?
Oh, really enjoy it up here.
Awesome. We're happy to have you. Thank you so much. Where do we begin, my friend?
This is stunning.
I'll start with this.
Hey you, if you've driven by our Nissan location, you probably have seen the construction site of our biggest project yet, the Berlin City Mega Ramp.
He knows we're building a new dealership, not a mega ramp, right?
I'm gonna get like 3 feet of air on this thing.
Don't listen to him. I heard Nissan was having a construction sale anyway.
Hey, I need a new car. Want to trade sandwiches?
This is a sweet, sweet jump.
For over 153 years, Kennebec Savings Bank has been a community bank for everyone. Whether it's providing convenient account access, quick and easy loan process, or supporting the community, our goal is to create lasting relationships rooted in trust and respect. It's always been about integrity and doing what's right for the customer and our communities. I'm Andrew Silsby, and I invite you to come into a Kennebec Savings Bank location and experience the difference.
The Travis Mills Foundation Veterans Retreat Center was started because my wife and I wanted to give back. Central Maine Power has been a huge factor in our success, so I want to thank them and the whole team over there for all they've done to help support us and push us forward.
Central Maine Power is proud to support the Travis Mills Foundation and all veterans across the state of Maine and our country. Without our veterans, we wouldn't be the country we are today, the state we are today, and probably not the company we are today. It's great to be able to do good for the communities we serve.
At Honda, hybrid is more than fuel efficiency. It means sporty and fun to drive. It's style that enhances functionality, and technology that's paving the way for tomorrow. No wonder it made Car and Driver's 10 Best list for the 37th time. The all-new 2023 Accord Hybrid. Hybrid, defined by Honda.
Well, after a wonderful night stay at ViewPoint and a 6 a.m. wake-up call
You're welcome.
from the sunrise.
Wakey, wakey.
We are on our way home, traveling north, and you wanted to stop here.
Yes, and now we're here in Biddeford at the wonderful Jackrabbit Cafe, Scandinavian-inspired bakery and cafe, and just wait until you sink your teeth into these pastries.
It's not like if we didn't eat enough last night at Nick's.
I've digested, I'm ready to go again.
Of course you are.
Hey everybody, welcome to Jackrabbit. We are here on Main Street in Biddeford and we're happy to have you. Biddeford is fantastic. It's growing, it's diverse, and there's a lot of young people here and there's a lot of new restaurants opening up as well as other types of businesses, so it's really cool to be a part of something that's feels like there's momentum and like a really cool vibe. So here we do Scandinavian influenced pastries and small plates. And specifically, my heritage comes from Denmark, and so we take some of those flavors and ideas and put our own spin on them. So it's not traditional, but we do takes on Scandinavian pastries as well as open-faced sandwiches and some other small plates. I was inspired in part by Scandinavian culture surrounding getting together for what they call fika, or like a coffee break with pastry or cake, or just getting together with people and enjoying time during the day. I love to be able to sort of use creativity and artistic expression in what I do every day, and I like to work with my hands. This affords me the possibility to do all those things in one day. All right, ladies, we have a selection of our pastries this morning. So starting over here, this is a kind of pain au chocolat inspired pastry with flaky, buttery dough. And then inside is a filling of chocolate and hazelnuts.
Wow.
And then similar is a very popular Copenhagen inspired. So if you go to Copenhagen, you'll find this everywhere. It's called a taberk, and it has an almond filling and then toasted poppy seeds on top. So it's kind of a sweet and a slightly bitter kind of, okay, that one's my favorite that we do. And so this is an almond only version of that. And then we have more classic Danish. And this one has raspberries, which have been tossed in a lavender syrup. And then underneath is kind of a cream cheese filling. So.
Yum.
And then last but not least, kind of what we do best is this cardamom bun.
So delicious.
And this is common throughout Scandinavian countries, and it's sort of just a buttery dough, and it's infused with cardamom, which is a sort of a kind of a warming spice. To me, it has something sort of in common with citrus, and it has a little bit of like a eucalyptusy pine kind of flavor that I find really, really lovely. So.
Thank you so much
My
for all
pleasure.
these beautiful pastries. I'm so excited. I love this place so much.
All right, let's dig in.
This cardamom bun is spectacular. If this was anywhere near me, we'd come down here and eat like 5 pastries at a time.
Thank you to Chef and everybody for an awesome breakfast, getting us ready to heat things up, Vanessa, as you would say.
We are gonna heat things up indeed. We're gonna heat things up with Driftless Sauna, mobile sauna, and then you and I are gonna plunge our bodies into the cold North Atlantic Ocean. Keep an open mind. It will be fun.
Erin, welcome to Sebago Lake.
Lake life at its finest, David. This is beautiful.
The property offers a separate guest house and a custom barn built by John Libby. The original cottage sits at the top of the dock and is a charming reminder of the history and memories made here. The property is located in the Raymond Cape area of Sebago Lake and offers 7 bedrooms, 8 full ensuite bathrooms, 2 half baths, with 800 feet of private frontage. Additional amenities include 2 large Rumford fireplaces built with rocks right here from Sebago Lake, high-end kitchen appliances, and comfortable screened-in porch where you can take in the sounds and sights of this beautiful estate.
David, thank you for bringing me yet to another magnificent Maine estate.
It is very hard to duplicate anything like this.
At Poland Spring, we've called Maine home since 1845 and are proud to be part of the community. Over the past 2 decades, investing more than $12 million in the place that we call home. Poland Spring, 100% natural spring water.
The sauna with the cold plunge has really kind of exploded over the last few years, and I think a lot of it has to do obviously with social media. A lot of celebrities and the media is covering the benefits of sauna and cold plunge. And there are many health benefits, but to start with, the biggest thing is the stress reduction that it provides. Some of the other things are it helps brain function. There's a long-term study done in Finland that shows that sauna practice 5 to 7 times a week lowers the risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. So I have a family member with dementia, so that's kind of hits home with me. It helps with sleep, it helps with mood, it's a detoxifier, so it helps you detoxify your body at the same time by the sweating. Aaron and Vanessa may need some detoxifying today, so we're here to help them out today.
Hot in. So hot in here. We're gonna go in the sauna, and then we're gonna go in the ocean. Okay.
The mobile sauna, we can bring it to you, bring it to your location. We've been able to bring it to people who are celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, pre-wedding festivities have been very popular. It's just for any kind of event that you're planning, we can bring it to your location. It could be a home, it could be a beach house, a lake house, and also a business. In 2023, we're expanding into building custom saunas. And they're gonna be built with a lot of local materials and suppliers. You know, we're partnering with local artisans and craftspeople to help us along the way. So we're here at my shop here on Saco. So this is where I'm going to be building custom backyard saunas. So this is the one we have started right now that we're going to be selling as soon as we have it complete. This is actually our smaller unit. This one's an 8 by 7 foot sauna. It just has a hot room. And our other larger unit, which we have for sale, we have one at another location. It's an 8 by 12 sauna, and it actually has a drying room, so a changing room. People also use it for storing wood as well. So this is kind of the small design. It's going to be, the outside is going to be a combination of white cedar on the outside, lined with cedar on the inside, with an awesome stove. So this is the stove we use. It's called the Kuma stove. It's a family business that's been in business for generations. Very efficient. That's why we chose to use them in all our saunas.
Feeling invigorated. Very invigorated.
The Little Mermaid.
Thanks so much for watching this episode of MaineLife. To follow our adventures, you can check out our website, MaineLifeMedia.com, Facebook, MaineLife Media, Instagram at Arno Valley. Thank you to New Center Maine, all of our sponsors, and so many of you for watching. Happy adventuring, and we'll see you next week.
All right, awesome. This feels intense.
His face just got really red.
You're gonna talk right to me. Don't look at the
And the
camera.
fire's not going to help.
Is my purse like randomly in the middle of the shot?
Sure it is. Just stand there and let me do this so that you don't watch me taking a shower in the morning.
Vanessa just went behind you.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Cheers.